Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy Vic Slang Hope. And I'm doing this live here in response to a post that I seen or a statement that the mayor kind of put out. And for the most part, I do kind of agree with it. But before I even go into my commentary and all of those things, I would just like to say that, sometimes I come on here and I make videos and I'm very passionate about some of the things that are going on in our communities. And because I am so passionate and I care a lot, it comes off like I'm complaining and I'm criticizing and I'm condemning people. But that's not really how I want to come off, right? It's just that I'm passionate and I'm fed up and I'm sick of some of the things that are happening in our communities, right? Because at the end of the day, I really do appreciate our communities. I really do appreciate our creativity. I really do have appreciation for Black people and Black lives, period, right? So because I have so much appreciation, I care and I have concern. And when I see certain things, I come on here and I try to talk to people and I try to get people to share my message because I know we can do better. So I do these things, but sometimes because you care, it comes off a certain way. It comes off a little stern. It comes off and it rubs people the wrong way. And that's not never my intentions. My intentions is that I know a little bit of history and I know that we can be at a place where we should be, but we are not there. And because I know we've been there, I just be trying to move people. But I guess I just be pushing so much that, sometimes when you apply too much pressure, it busts pipes. So I just wanted to say that. Because at the end of the day, like the whole purpose of this, right, is because I believe we deserve to be able to go to the park and sit in the park and not worry about getting hit by straight bullets. We deserve for our children to grow up in communities where they don't got to join gangs and they don't got to worry about safety and they don't got to worry about certain things, where they don't got to worry about food insecurity, where they don't have to worry about where their next meal gonna come from, where they don't have to worry about, like going to school and being teased or being made fun of. So I believe in these type of communities, right? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people who might watch this, they believe in these same type of communities too. They believe that, our children should not have to grow up the way we grew up, having to get it out the mud or having to struggle or having to kill and steal for survival. I believe in that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all believe in that too. So this is why I'm so passionate. And I feel like a lot of us should be at this passionate too, right? So I just want to apologize if I do rub people the wrong way. I don't mean no harm. It's just I get a little passionate and I get a little aroused by some of the things that I see our people doing in our communities, right? Because they don't help us. They hurt us. So I want to share my screen with y'all real quick because I want to show y'all something real quick. So I'm a little slow. When it comes to this. So I'm a little slow. But yeah. So I want to just share what the mayor said. And so this is what it says, right? It says, if Black Lives Matter, then the thousands of people I saw on the streets when George Floyd was murdered should be on the streets right now saying that saying that the lives of these Black children that are dying every night matter. And I agree. I agree with the statement because I say these things all the time. I say that we need to make the change that we need in our communities, because at the end of the day, nobody cares about us. Nobody is going to come save us. Nobody is coming to help us. So for us to expect the white people who don't care about us or the system or the structure to come and save us or to give us some money or to give us some reparations, even though, yes, we do deserve that. We should get that, right? At the same time, are we just going to sit around and wait for these things to happen? Or are we going to do certain things ourselves? Are we going to put in the work? And I appreciate the people who are already doing the work. I don't mean to come off like I definitely see some people who are working and some people who are trying. So that just be my whole thing. I just be trying to move people because there's a whole bunch of things we can be doing ourselves because we have done it in the past. The Panther Party, for example. And I'm gonna show y'all a little clip from Jamal Joseph. He's a Black Panther Party member that I interviewed. So I know we can do it. I know we can achieve it. But somewhere along the lines, we stopped working like we did at one point. And that's just the things that I'm trying to push. We need to get back to work because these people don't care about us. A lot of our own people don't care about us. This whole video says, make sure y'all like the video so it can circulate so other people can watch it. The title of this video is These YouTubers Don't Care. A lot of them don't care. They don't really care. They only care about your likes and the money that you donate to them. That's all a lot of these dudes care about. The likes and the money that you are putting in their pocket. That's it. Because look at the content that they're feeding you. It's a lot of things going on in our communities. And look at the things that they're feeding you. Drama. They're feeding you gossip. They're feeding you beef, murder, mayhem. These are the things. These things don't move us. There's some YouTubers who are trying to move us, right? Who are trying to push us. But for the most part, a lot of these dudes just care about the money you donate to them. You know what I'm saying? They out there drinking it, smoking it, doing whatever the hell they're doing with the money that you give them. So they don't really care about you. They only care about your views. And because they care about your views, they're going to put out content that they know you're going to like. They know it's going to distract you. They know it's going to entertain you because they're not really trying to remind you to do work. A lot of people only have content because there's a constant problem in our communities. I want you to think about that. Think about the content that a lot of these people are putting out. It's drama, dysfunction. And the only reason some of these dudes have a channel is because there's drama and dysfunction in our communities. So a lot of people are getting rich or getting money of the suffering that goes on in the Black communities. I want y'all to wake up and peep what's going on. People who really peep game, people who really care about you, people who really is trying to help you, people who's really trying to move you in a certain direction, not somebody who's just trying to suck the energy and the little monies that y'all get to feed their soul and their ego and their dysfunction. So that's why I get a lot passionate. But let me go to just show y'all some things. I just want to show y'all some stats, because I'm about the stats. Hopefully this stuff don't get a little messed up. Because I just want to show y'all some stats, man. And again, it's all about care. This is coming from a place of care and love. So this is from the CDC, right? This is non-Hispanic Black male, right? These look, these are the leading. I typed in the leading causes of death. Leading causes of death. And I did it for white people too, because I want to show the compare and contrast, because a lot of people love bringing up white folks every time I'm talking about Black issues. Look at the numbers. From 1 to 19, homicide 35.3% in our community. This is a problem. It is a big problem. And we need to care about it. We need to get involved in the best ways that we can. Look, from 20 to 44 years, 27.6%. You know, this is just when they break it down into categories by age group. Just look at the stats by age group, right? Now, let's go to the other one, right? Let's go to the next one. This is non-Hispanic white males, right? And this is just overall. This is not the breakdown based on age. This is just the overall, right? This is the overall. Heart disease, cancer, unintentional injuries, chronic lower respiratory diseases, stroke, diabetes, Alzheimer's, suicide, influenza, pneumonia, chronic liver disease. Okay, I want to show you the next one. This is non-Hispanic Black. Again, this is just the average. This is not the breakdown by age. It's heart disease, cancer, unintentional injuries, homicide, number 4. You didn't see homicide in the overall when it came to white men. And this is just the points that I'm trying to highlight to Black people. We need to care about ourselves. Let's start worrying about what's going on in other communities. Let's focus on us, please. Stroke, diabetes, chronic lower respiratory diseases, kidney disease, I don't know how to pronounce that, whatever, and hypertension. We need to worry about our health. Look, you see hypertension, that's high blood pressure, and other related situations. You see diabetes, you see stroke. These are things, aside from the homicide stuff that's going on, we need to worry about our health. This is things that I'll be trying to talk to us about. Let's go to the next one, right? The next one is non-Hispanic Black male, right? I think this is the similar thing. But again, these are the things that we should be worried about. And I worry about homicide because I'll be talking about homicide in specific. So, and oh, okay, I guess we're done. So yeah, I just wanted to show these things. It's not me just coming on some attacking. It's me trying to show y'all the numbers. It's me trying to show us that there is a present need in our community, because we need to be the ones to change it. They're not going to come and change it. The police don't care about us. The government don't care about us. So who's gonna care? We need to care for us. So make sure you like the video, circulate. I'm not gonna go that long, and I'm gonna show you a little video clip because this is some of the solutions that we need to work on. And this is why I say I never believed in Black Lives Matter, because they only show up when there's police shootings. They're not present in our communities, and they make money off this stuff. They made these people just purchase $1 million homes at the expense of what? The suffering of parents, the suffering of children, the suffering of men and women who got killed in our communities. What money did the communities receive? What relief did the communities receive? You need to be mindful of that. These people got millions of dollars that got donated to them. And where did that money go? Look what our organizations are doing to us. This just shows you, this is just like the YouTubers who make content that act like they care about you and they really don't. And then they use your money to do other things with it. They used your money to probably contribute more harm to the community. These people got donations, they took the money and they bought homes with it. And Lord knows what else they did with it. So just be mindful, like these people gonna come and act like they really care, but they really don't care about us. So we, the community, we, the people on the ground, the grassroots movements, we have to be the ones who do things for us, because a lot of these people, they don't really care about us. And let me show y'all this clip real quick. I think I'm done sharing the screen. Let me just show y'all this clip real quick of some solution things or some things that we need, right, in our communities. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there we go. Let me show y'all this clip real quick. And I showed this before in a video. What historical connections can you make between your time and ours when it comes to the violence in our communities?
The connection I can make between my time and now with violence in the communities is that the same frustrations existed. There were riots, there were gang fights, there was all kinds of frustration. The difference became the movement. And the difference was when you had movements like the Young Lords and the Black Panther Party that was birthed in the inner cities, that was there on the street where you could see them every day. And all respect and praise to the brothers and sisters in Black Lives Matter. But we see Black Lives Matter in action, brave action when there's a police shooting, protesting, but in between these shootings and in between the acts of oppression, you need a movement that people can see and touch and embrace every day.
Yeah, I don't know why the video is acting up. I'm sorry, y'all. But I have the video posted. I could also probably post a link under the video. But this brother is basically saying that, you know, we need a movement in the community. We need a movement in the community, basically, who is there at all times, not just when there's a police shooting, not just when there's a situation going on with police. We need a movement that put people at work. We need a movement that people see every day. See, the Panther Party, they was always in the community. They had offices in the community, in the ghettos, in the hood, that people could see them frequently. So not only, and this is another thing that they did, not only did they police the police, right? So they handle matters that had to do with the police, but they also handle matters in our community. And that is important. Black Lives Matter doesn't really do that. They handle police issues whenever there's a shooting, but then when everything goes down the drain, or when the fire or the flames go down, we don't see them. We don't know where they're at. They're nowhere to be found. So this is just the type of movement that we need. And again, this video is not going to be long. I just wanted to share that with y'all. A lot of people are going to come. A lot of these so-called leaders, a lot of these, you know, these Dr. Umars, and I'm not saying Dr. Umar is not for the Black community. I'm not saying that he keeping people's money. I'm not saying that. But a lot of people have certain things to say. I know people who personally donated to this man a lot of money, and they say they try to reach out and he never responded. He never sent the email or call, nothing, right? And these are people who are giving him thousands of dollars, right? So I think, yeah, there's a lot of people, Brother Polites, there's a lot of, you know, these people that come into our communities and take our money, and then they're doing funny stuff with the money. So I just wanted y'all to be mindful that it's better to work with your neighbor, work with the people that you know, work in your community, because at least you know the people in your community, than that these people that just come out of nowhere, come out the woodworks, and claim they're gonna save you, or they're claim they the prophet, or they're a Messiah, or they're somebody that's gonna take us out of our conditions that we are in. We need to help each other. We need to be the tribe that I know we can be. And that was just the whole purpose of this video, to remind us of that we have done it before. We have been there. And this is why I tell people we need to stop the blame. We need to stop the Willie Lynch stuff. We need to stop the slavery stuff. We need to stop the white man stuff, because we have done it before. We have come out of slavery. We have gotten ourselves together. We have worked. We have went to school. We have built our neighborhoods. We have done a lot of these things after slavery, after Willie Lynch, with the white man still bombing our churches and doing certain things. We have done a lot of these things. So we need to just be better. And hopefully we get better. And I tell y'all some of these stories so that we could get the courage to do some of the things that our ancestors did, and even better. So that was the whole point of this. Let me check what's going on. My comments. Okay, yeah, definitely. Peace. Yeah, so that was just me. Hopefully I said something that was beneficial. Hopefully I didn't step on no toes. I come from love. I'm just trying to get people to get moving, and hopefully y'all share it. Hopefully y'all like it so it can circulate. Not for me. The shares don't do nothing for me, but it's just about the message getting out there, and people seeing this, and people getting hope, and people knowing that we can do this. We can get back to where we was at. We can even, I don't know if it's going to be the same. I don't know if it's going to be better, but at least we got the hope. And I'm just letting y'all know that we can do it. And yeah, man, like, let's do it for our children. Our children deserve to have, summertime is coming, and our children deserve to be out here and be able to go to the park and play and have fun and not worrying about shootings. And I'm not saying we just going to snap our fingers like Thanos and everything is going to disappear, right? But what I'm saying is that we can put a little more effort to make our communities better. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying that's not going to happen until we hold ourselves accountable. Until, like, what are we saying around our children? What are we letting our children watch? What are we teaching them? Are we paying attention to their friends? Are we on top of their schoolwork? And I know it's hard. Some parents can't do that, but we have to just be better. We just have to do it. We have to make time. We have to make room. We just have to. Because nobody else is going to do it for us. And the people that's going to do it for us, they don't got the greatest intentions for our children. So we have to be mindful of that. So we just got to play our part and do what we do. And we can't be dependent on these people, because they don't really care about us. And we can't even depend on some of our own people, some of our YouTubers, some of our so-called political leaders, some of our, we can't depend on some of our people. We just going to have to pull each other up, and we're going to have to help each other, and each one teach one. And hopefully y'all appreciate this message. Y'all share it. And I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one. Peace and stay blessed.